This I'm going to play because this is necessary. Let me find it. Hold on. Because part of what Trump wants to do is to get rid of, well, Elon too, anything for social services concerning people like this. And this was what Hitler believed, and this is what Trump believes as well.
Could be forcibly sterilized. And in fact, that law actually said 50,000 Germans a year ought to be sterilized, even if it was against their will.
A Berlin memorial today commemorates some 200,000 deemed not worthy of life by Hitler's manipulation of the law.
So the Nazis proposed racial laws beginning in 1933. That law was called the Law for the Prevention of Hereditarily Diseased Offspring. Now, I think even the language, the wording of that law is important. You're not preventing diseases, you're preventing diseased offspring. And what that law recommended, based on the science of the day, was that people who were considered not to be contributing to the genetic health of the body of the Reich could be forcibly sterilized. And in fact, that law actually said 50,000 Germans a year ought to be sterilized, even if it was against their will, for the good of the Reich. Those racial laws were important because they codified what authors Hoke and Binding had suggested in 1920 in a book in which they coined this phrase, life unworthy of life.
It began with the sterilization programs of Germans, of the retarded and the mentally ill. And so the sterilization program, 1933, the sterilization law, which allowed compulsory sterilization for the feeble-minded, which was a catch-all for anybody who wanted to sterilize. But the sterilization program moved into the child euthanasia program. And the child euthanasia program moved into the adult euthanasia program.
Did you hear that? Child euthanasia, and then adult euthanasia. So don't think just because you hear these thumping neo-Nazi Christians that follow Trump that they're anti-abortion. Oh no, because when shit hits the fan and they really get into this regime, Trump's and Hitler's concepts of a plan, this is where it's starting to go to, because they already want to cut off programs for the disabled, for the elderly, and for children that are in need of that financial cushion for their parents or the adults or whoever. They already want to cut it off. So it tells you where their minds are at right now. So those concepts of plans, these are where the concepts of plans came from.